Super Mario GVT presents Fun with Time. Welcome to a whole new world of time where you have to learn about telling time. Telling time is used to teach you time, the clocks, what time it is, and when events occur. The process of telling time is to help you figure out hours, minutes, seconds, and many more. Okay, now let's have a good time and learn how to tell time. When looking at an analog clock, there are some parts. This is the face. It's where the numbers, lines, and hands sit. The hands on an analog clock have special names. The long hand is called the minute hand. Every 5 minutes, the minute hand moves to a number. It is faster than the shorter hand, which is the hour hand. Every hour, the hour hand moves to a number. In some analog clocks, there's an extra hand known as the second hand. It is much more faster than the minute hand and the hour hand. Now that you've known the parts of an analog clock, let's pump ourselves up to tell time. Now, let's begin telling time with an easy part, which is time to the hour. If the minute hand is on the 12, then it is called o'clock. If the hour hand is on a number, the number is all you had to say. Let's begin telling time to the hour. Say the times with me. 1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Now you've learned the time to the hour. Keep practicing these times before moving forward. Now when it comes to time, you might notice something a little confusing. As you know, the same time is used 2 times. But in order to not get so confused, there are 2 sets of 2 letters after the time. They are AM and PM. AM means morning, which is before noon. PM means afternoon and evening, especially when it is night. Here's an example of 12 o'clock and the special names for that time. This is 12 a.m. It is also called midnight. 12 p.m. can also be called midday or noon. It's always a good idea to put AM and PM in order to not get confused with the time. Let's move on. Now, let's do time to the half hour. You know how 1 whole hour is 60 minutes? Half an hour is 30 minutes. When 30 minutes pass, the minute hand is on the 6. And the hour hand is halfway between the numbers. That's why it's called half past, to nickname the time. Let's read these times. Say these times with me. 1:30 or half past 1. 2:30 or half past 2. 3:30 or half past 3. 4:30 or half past 4. 5:30 or half past 5. 6:30 or half past 6. 7:30 or half past 7. 8:30 or half past 8. 9:30 or half past 9. 10:30 or half past 10. 11:30 or half past 11. 12:30 or half past 12. Half the time you did well. Not literally. Let's do time to the quarter hour. A quarter hour is 15 minutes. When 15 minutes pass, the minute hand is on the 3. The hour hand is 1/4 past the number. That's why it's called quarter past, to nickname the time. Let's do the times on the first quarter. Say them with me. 1:15 or a quarter past 1. 2:15 or a quarter past 2. 3:15 or a quarter past 3. Let's move to another quarter, which is the half hour, like we told you before. A half hour is 30 minutes. When 30 minutes pass, the minute hand is on the 6. The hour hand is halfway between the numbers. That's why it's called half past, to nickname the time. Say these times with me. 4:30 or half past 4. 5:30 or half past 5. 6:30 or half past 6. Now, let's move on to another quarter, which is the last quarter. 45 minutes is 3/4. When 45 minutes pass, the minute hand is on the 9. When the hour hand approaches a number, go back to the previous number to make the hour straight. Let's look at these times. In this time, the hour hand approaches the 8, so go back to the 7. Since the minute hand is on the 9, 45 minutes pass, so it's 7:45. In this time, the hour hand approaches the 9, so go back to the 8. The time is 8:45. Do you know what time it is? That's right, 9:45. Another way of saying 9:45 is a quarter till 10. Instead of going back a number, look ahead to the next number. The hour hand is approaching. Let's do these times. This time is 10:45. Or if you want to look ahead, it's 11:15. This time is 11:45 or 11:45. This time can either be read as 12:45 or 1:45. Now you know 4 quarter hours equals 1 full hour. Now let's do counting by fives. As you know, every 5 minutes the minute hand is on a number, and a number on a clock is 5 minutes. Let's count by fives up to 60 because there are 60 minutes in a full hour. Count by fives with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Let's do it again. This time, let's do it in a little faster speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Let's do it one more time at a faster speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Whoa, that was fun! Now, let's see what we used with counting by fives to help us tell time to 5 minutes. First, find the hour. Then, count by fives until you reach the number the minute hand is on to find the time. Let's go! The hour hand is almost to the 3. Go back to the 2. The minute hand is on the 8. Count by fives 8 times, all the way to 40 minutes. The time is 2:40. That's right. The hour hand is past the 12. The minute hand is on the 5. Count by fives 5 times until you reach 25 minutes. The time is 12:25. The hour hand is almost to the 6, so go back to the 5. The minute hand is on the 10. Count by fives 10 times, all the way to 50 minutes. What time is it? Right, 5:50. The hour hand is barely past the 6, and the minute hand is on the 4. Count by fives 4 times until you reach 20 minutes. What time is it? 6:20. The hour hand is past the 9. The minute hand is on the 7. Count by fives 7 times until you reach 35 minutes. Do you know what time it is? Nice job! It's 9:35. The hour hand is barely past the 8, and the minute hand is on the 1. Count by 5 just one time. because 5 minutes have passed. So it's 8:05. The hour hand is barely past the 1, and the minute hand is on the 2. Count by 5s 2 times until you reach 10 minutes. 1:10. The hour hand is almost to the 11, so go back to the 10. The minute hand is on the 11. Count by 5s 11 times until you reach 55 minutes. What time is it? Well done, the time is 10:55. The hour hand is past the 11 and the minute hand is on the 6. Count by 5 6 times until you reach 30 minutes. What time is it? That's right. It's 11:30 or 11:30. You can always count by 5s to tell time. Now, let's do a time review. See if you can say the times before I do. Ready? Good. Let's go. 1:50. 10:25. 2:30 or 2:30. 5:35. 9:20. 12:05. 6:55. 8:15 or 8:15. 4 o'clock. 11:40. 4:45 or 5:15. 7:10. Well done! Now let's do time to the minute. As you know, a line on a clock is a minute. There are 60 lines for 60 minutes in an hour. When you're telling time to the minute, first find the hour. Then count by 5s until you reach a number that the minute hand has passed. Then count the additional lines to find the time. Let's do it! The hour hand is almost to the 8, so go back to the 7. Count by fives until you reach the 9. 45 minutes pass. Count the additional 3 lines. What time is it? It's 7:48. The hour hand is past the 3. Count by fives until you reach the 7. 35 minutes pass. Count the additional 3 lines. What time is it? Yes, it's 3:38. The hour hand is barely past the 9. Count by fives until you reach the 2. 10 minutes pass. Count the additional 3 lines. What time is it? Yes, 9:13. The hour hand is barely past the 6. Since there are no 5s to count, start at 0. Count the additional 4 lines. What time is it? That's right, it's 6:04. The hour hand is almost at the 3, so go back to the 2. Count by fives until you reach the 11. 55 minutes pass. Then count 1 additional line. What time is it? Very good. It's 2:56. The hour hands just past the 8. Count by fives until you reach the 5. 25 minutes pass. Count the additional 2 lines. What time is it? It's 8:27. The hour hand is almost to the 6, so go back to the 5. Count by fives until you reach the 8, where 40 minutes pass. Count 1 additional line. What time is it? Right, 5:41. The hour hand is almost to the 5, so go back to the 4. Count by fives until you reach the 10, where 50 minutes pass. Then, count the additional 2 lines. What time is it? Yes, it's 4:52. Good job! Now, let's learn about digital clocks. A digital clock is a special kind of clock that tells time digitally, especially in watches. Let's take a look at the parts of a digital clock. The first number is called the hour. The hour comes before these 2 little dots, known as a colon. After the colon comes the last 2 numbers, called minutes. Let's look at these times. Say them with me. 4:03. 11:56. 6 o'clock. 12:50, 5:14, 1:33, 7:45, 8:37, 2:21, 10:29, 3:12, 9:08. In addition to the minutes and hours on a digital clock, there are some extra numbers after another colon. These extra numbers are called seconds. They move quickly than the minutes and the hours. If you see more numbers, you may realize that it's not actually a clock. It's a kind of device called a stopwatch. It is used for measuring short distances, especially in running races. Speaking of races, we're almost to the finish. Now let's learn about calendars. Calendars are items that include days of the week and months of the year. Let's do the days of the week. The days of the week have special names. Let's learn them. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 to 6 weeks equals 1 month. Let's do the months of the year. The months have special names. Let's learn them. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. April, June, September, and November have 30 days. January, March, May, July, August, October, and December have 31 days. February has 28 days with 1 additional day on leap years. A leap year is a year that occurs every 4 years. February 29th is Leap Day. Now let's have some fun with time. 60 seconds equals 1 minute. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. 24 hours equals 1 day. 7 days equals 1 week. 52 weeks or 12 months equals 1 year. 10 years equals 1 decade. 100 years equals 1 century. 1,000 years equals 1 millennium. It's fun to learn about calendars. The time has come to say thank you. Now you can tell time whenever you want and whenever you're ready. Have fun with your telling time skills. In what conditions can you tell time?